In this video, I'll show you how to draw the bookstore on Main Street. All the stores I'm drawing in this series are designed on a square, so you can put them one next to each other and make a diorama. But, if you're doing that, you might want to make a cardboard square like this so that you can just draw it out really quickly and easily. And you can find the middle points as well, which are quite useful. Now, in this one, I'm going to start about there. So basically, we've got a curve coming around like that and a curve coming around like that. Oh, does it look the right curvy? So you make all your mistakes in pencil. That's the easy thing. And then, but don't press too hard because you're going to have to erase these pencil lines later. And if you press too hard, that gets really difficult and can make a real mess. So let's make all our mistakes drawing. Oh, no. Where's that going? That's coming around this. We don't want that line there at all. That's very confusing, isn't it? So, you see, I make mistakes, but you can erase them if you do them in pencil. We all make mistakes, don't worry about it. And there we go. Now, I'm going to start this by drawing all the way around the outside. And you might want to make this line a bit thicker as well. If you're going to cut it out, it kind of makes it easier with the cutting out and the sort of sticking them all together. And then we're going to very, very carefully come around this curve. And you are allowed to turn the paper. So you can see I'm drawing in a curve around from my wrist like that, which just makes it easier to get a nice curve. And if you turn the paper at the same time, that makes it easier for you too. And then we're going to want to do the outer line. So we want to try and keep these sort of equal distance apart. I was going to say parallel, but you don't really get parallel with curves, do you? That's all about straight lines. So, but when we come into the final straight here, now we're in parallel. And this is going to be brick. So what we're going to do is bricks with little gaps in between. And this you might find a bit boring, so I think I should probably speed this up. But I'll just say that however boring it is, just take your time, and if you do it really nicely and neatly, it really pays off. And you see, I didn't quite get it right there, but it doesn't. And there again, it doesn't really matter if you make the odd mistake, because when you look at a building, all those details, there are quite a few mistakes in there sometimes. And you only see the mistake when you're looking really up close, and when you stand back, you don't see all the mistakes, and nobody's going to say, "Yeah, you made a mistake," because they're not going to see it. And don't forget that if I'm going too fast or you get a bit lost, you can always stop and start and replay any time you like. You're not going to break YouTube or break the internet or anything like that. That's a sense of achievement. So this is like a little archway, and the shop is kind of slightly in the back of it. And I'm going to draw a line coming down here. So it's like a hole in the wall, and they have to then now put the front of the shop in there. So we're going to need that to hold up the door. We'll decide how wide the door is going to be. It's going to be about there. So we're going to need another one coming down from the top like that. There. And we'll decide that the door is going to be about that high there. So we need a cross piece. And this shop is going to be, let's say, number 37. So the window, a little bit of window above the door is always a good place to put the number of the street number of the store. Sometimes it can be very difficult finding the number of the store. If you're walking down the street and you know it's number 42 or something, and you just can't find any numbers anywhere sometimes. Open. And then here we'll have another panel down there. So this will be glass, and we'll put little kind of glass marks in there. But this can be glass too, why not? So you can see through. That's the thing about shops. You want lots of windows so you can see what's going on inside, because they're trying to sell you stuff, aren't they? They want you to say, come in, see what we got. And entice you in. Right, so that's going to be the bottom of the main window. I think we'll have another frame there, and this is all going to be like window frame there. And that might have another line in there for the window frame. And then this, actually we could make this some kind of pattern, couldn't we? I think I'll zip through this because this will take a while. If you'd like colouring and printout sheets of all the stores in Main Street Inkwell, then go to my Patreon page. And I'm thinking now that we can have whatever this material here is, we can do the same here. So this will give you something to do. This will keep you quiet for a moment. Well, it won't keep you quiet because you can hear all that dotting, can't you? And I think we'll do the same down below here. This is obviously some kind of interesting surface that they've put on the wall. Now up above here we want to have a big sign saying books. So I'm going to do B-O-O-K-S. I'm putting a big space between all these letters because I'm going to go around the outside like bubble letters. Go all the way around the outsides and then on the insides too, like that. And then that gives you really neat kind of bubble letters like that. Not sure about this one. There we go. That's about right. And then this will go up and around, down, up, down to there, up, around like that. So this is a really neat way of doing bubble letters. You can see my whole thing on how to draw bubble letters. And we can make them look a bit 3D as well by doing that, and that, and that. A little curve there, and a curve there, and a curve there. Bring that down there, like that, and there. It will come around there, a little one there. And we can make them shiny as well by putting these little blobs in. That makes it look a bit more exciting, doesn't it? Then in the window, we're going to want to see some books, aren't we? So we'll see kind of, and you can just do, oh, I should fit another one in there, shouldn't I? You can do sort of strange shapes like that and a bit of lines for the writing on the book. And then there might be some more behind on a kind of a shelf. So we have to come like that and then put a line in between. And something like that. We could maybe have a banner in the window as well, couldn't we, like that? We could say author here today. As I said, draw these very, very gently in pencil. Don't press too hard because you want to erase it. But it's just so that you can mark it out to work out how you're going, if it's going to fit. Author here today. And then we want to make it look like glass. So we're going to put these kind of lines across like we got in the window there. And I'm thinking that maybe this should be in this kind of pattern here as well. When you are absolutely sure that the ink is dry, then you can erase those pencil lines. And no one will know how you were so clever to get it so square and so accurate. Then all you need to do is colour it in and subscribe to Draw Stuff Real Easy so you can come back and draw lots more stores on Main Street Inkwell. Thanks for watching. Bye.